All right, here for the first playoff set from Division B of the AOE Leagues 2v2 tournament. We've got Something Fishy versus SJW Team B. And I am, as last time, joined by HeuristicMagic. Heuristic, welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Good to be here.
All right, let's get this game rolling. So you're at 5 seconds, correct?
Correct.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's roll. All right, so for Something Fishy, we've got HolyFishPaste in the orange, teamed up with Joey Bonks All, sometimes known as J Murphy, sometimes known as, well, he has many aliases in the AOE Leagues Discord. But today he will be Joey Bonks, and he is in the blue, playing as the Poles. So we got Poles and Huns. Heuristic, what do you think about that?
Definitely a little more unconventional, a little orthodox here. I have seen and encountered quite a bit of tower rushing as the Poles. Given the free gold off the stone mining, you can do a tower rush and still have this gold to click up without having to go to gold. The other option would be fast castle, get the knight production with the extremely cheap knights. But the feudal army is normally encouraged in Arabia, so be interested to see what they go for being paired with HolyFishPaste as the Huns. So no standard archer civ from J Murphy's squad.
Yeah, and what about the maps for them? So starting with HolyFishPaste, what are you thinking there?
Let's see. HolyFishPaste, he has front berries near a hill. Three wood lines, one is up against the back. Not very wallable. Definitely not wallable. I don't really like this map personally. This would be a map that I would not be very pleased to get.
Yeah, that walling's going to be quite the investment there. And yeah, front
at,
berries, not great.
Yeah, J Murphy's side, however, I like this base a lot. Gold is back, very wallable with the three wood lines connected here. Could make a nice short wall to the stone, to the TC, and just kind of encompass the berries, or just quick walls the berries to start. Good map here. I like this one a lot.
Yeah,
looking at the other side, Paradox. Front gold, back berries. The wood line in the front kind of tailors to a wall down to the back wood line, or to the one a little bit farther forward as well. That could be a possibility. And then walling to the back wood line here. Not bad. Decent map there. Zupamann. Very front gold. Berries are back. Definitely should consider walling these front two wood lines, encompassing the gold to the back. Not terrible. I think FishPaste definitely has the worst map off the bat, but he does have a back gold, so we'll just have to see how they go for walls and what type of aggression shows up.
Yeah, I think the strat's probably to play. You got to play pretty aggressive, I think, if you're the Huns in this position, and just try to keep awareness on where the opponent's army is. Keep the opponent army at home base. But I agree with you. I like Zupamann and Paradox. They're two bases overall. I also like their civs better because we're looking at Mayans, Franks versus Huns, Poles.
Yeah, standard meta against something that we'll have to wait and see what this turns into.
Yeah. I mean, what are we going to see? Are we going to see archers into Expo, into Cav Archer out of HolyFishPaste? Are we going to see scouts from Joey Bonks, or are we going to see, like you said, some sort of tower, men-at-arms tower rush into, into a castle, and then those ultra cheap knights? Not sure. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it's looking. He's got 14 on food on the TC, 3 on wood. He had an unfortunate deer lure that didn't work out. He's bringing that one back now. Looks like it should be a scout play. Looks like he's going to click up at 20 vills. Yep. Looking at the opposing Franks. Looking at 20 pop. 20 pop, so.
It's interesting. So Paradox did go forward to try to scout, but actually didn't locate Joey. So he's just now starting to push deer. Yeah, going for 20 pop, presumably 20 pop scouts. We've got a barracks being dropped currently for the Mayans. This is looking to me like men-at-arms.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree. Interesting to note, though, Paradox clicked up at 20 pop, and Jay Murph clicked up at 21 pop. However, they both clicked up at the same time. So possibly some idle time there from the Franks player.
Yeah, that is curious. No deaths. So yeah, that's got to be idle time. Or did Joey skip Loom? No, he grabbed Loom, right?
Oh, yeah, they both at this point they both have Loom. It's just a whole villager ahead on the click up for the scout build.
All right, so Joey's going for quite a bit of walling here with the 20 pop scout build. Or no, that's right. He's going 21. So yeah, he'll be fine. And he's only on 1 lumber camp. So he'll have the wood he'll need to get scouts out. Walls going up for Paradox. He's trying to get that whole back section walled up. He's got to be really careful with those berries, though, because when those berries deplete, he's going to have some very open wall segments there. And...
Or militia going forward for Mayans. Scout for HolyFishPaste is down.
Holy smokes, dude. Did you look at how much walling FishPaste did here?
Yeah. That's
that is quite the investment.
Still not fully walled, but I'm assuming he will take a vill to the back there. If not, he's open and invested all that.
Oh, that would be a tragedy. That would be a real tragedy. So
no walls here for Zupamann.
Paradox gets a stable down, but interestingly has it in the back of his base. So yeah, we'll see how the scout play works out here. For militia. All right, he has noticed. FishPaste has noticed the opening behind his wood line. Ooh, 4 men-at-arms now. This will be interesting to keep an eye on. You shouldn't have any problem keeping those men-at-arms out, and that is a pretty significant investment for Zupamann. Who's currently going 1 range. And I'm assuming blacksmith. Yeah. Okay, good. I like this. Putting the second range in front of that gold. That gold's in a rough spot for Zupamann, so I think that's a good call.
Alright, men-at-arms backing away. 1 archer out. Gonna take some time.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we may have a scout engagement here pretty quickly. J Murph out with 3 scouts. 3 scouts as well for Paradox. The berries, though. The berries are open.
Berries are open. Curious to see what happens there.
Yeah, Joey.
Spear in the mix for
Paradox. Just be careful when this gate goes up. It's ooh. Sometimes those gates pop open on you when you got a villager out in front there. So. All right, 3 archers out for FishPaste. On the other end, 4 men-at-arms, 1 archer out for Zupamann, but he's got a few more going forward. And he's going to have that nice hill advantage and be able to use these men-at-arms as a meat shield. So HolyFishPaste is going to need to hold here. And meanwhile, on the other side, Paradox's scouts are looking for a fight. There are spears in the mix. He draws the scouts away from the spears. All right, Joey notices, though. That could have been a bad engagement for Joey if he hadn't caught that in time. Really heavy scout numbers here for Paradox. He's got 7 of them.
Yep, much better than Joey J. Murph's squad. He's got 2 spears, not together, whereas Paradox also has 2. He's just going to dive. Going to clean this up very easily.
It's a great take for Paradox.
Okay.
Yeah, a mistake for J. Murph, I think, having that other spear separated. And meanwhile, on the other side, some serious pressure on FishPaste here.
Yep.
Both players with fletching 6v5, but Zupamann does have the advantage of having the hill in this situation. And Joey continuing to produce. He's got more spears, more scouts going forward. He likes to keep them in pairs. Little battle buddies. And yeah, these archers are just hanging out at the moment. Let's look at the vill counts. Zupamann up at 34. Fish Paste and Paradox at 30 and 31. Joey at 34 as well. So there's got to be some idle time in there.
Okay. In terms of the eco, Frank's player has more food in the bank, but Joey does have more food.
Ooh, look at this. The men-at-arms. Zupamann's men-at-arms are heading over to Joey's base. They actually just went past the scouts. Neither one noticed each other. And the scouts are breaking in. They're going to get in. They're going to get in here on HolyFishPaste. He didn't notice in time, and they're in. Joey sends scouts, but the scouts are going to in the opposite direction. No upgrades on these scouts apart from the basically free bloodlines you get with the Franks. And these two armies are going to link up. This could be a good fight here.
Yeah.
Who's advantage?
I think in this situation, Paradox has the slight advantage. Paradox and Zupamann. HP on those scouts, though, not looking great. No upgrades coming in despite having the blacksmith.
All right, they're looking to get this round. They're looking to get this round. I think this is going to be Zupamann and Paradox's fight. I think Joey and FishPaste should get back into their base. 2 scouts down, 3 scouts down. This is going to be a clean. Yeah, the archers need to bail. And they just got walled out. All right, a lot of pressure. Not a single scout lost for Paradox. Oof. It's going to get dicey. Armor is in for FishPaste. But he's got to do everything he can to keep these walls up.
All right, and what are we looking at for Castle Age time? Looks like FishPaste should be clicking up here. Just has to get the gold. Got gold miners idle. He just has to cancel 1 archer. Could click up.
Yeah, that's
we go.
Tough. That's tough with the gold right there. And it's a really, really inefficient mining camp with those small walls around it.
And it looks like they're going to go to Joey's base, try to do damage there before Castle Age.
I mean, that's definitely the right call, right? Because this is the Cav player. He can't use archers to shoot from behind the wall. They could break in and do some serious damage here on Joey.
Yeah, if they're able to get in, got to get those archers in front to deny the vills of the quick walls. Those men-at-arms still here, causing some chaos.
They're going to take out a house. That house is going down.
Oh, got a quick wall this side, otherwise they're in. It looks like they're in. Can they stop it? Oh, nope.
The scouts are getting cleaned
right
up. Oh, man. All right, the men-at-arms will be clean, but the scouts are in, the archers are in, and the archers get past the town center. Disaster. Disaster for Joey. Joey's getting bonked here. No doubt.
Archers coming in behind. More archer numbers, but losing low HP scouts there. Oh, scouts in on the wood line.
Oh, Joey started quick walling, not able to finish it in time.
Those are all dead villagers.
Rip, dude. And everything's idle. HolyFishPaste does have the numbers, chasing around, but this idle time is going to be catastrophic for Joey. And these scouts are still alive. And they've got armor. They're going to be able to take this. They can take this fight against FishPaste. FishPaste is up. He's going to back up under the TC until Expo's in, I think. There's another big army of Zupamann sitting on the hill ready to attack FishPaste. He's just buying time here. Some nice micro by both players.
Archer's clean just about. And it looks like FishPaste going for Cav Archer behind this.
Yeah,
Not good.
I don't think it's going to work. Zupamann's already got
21 archers heading towards his base just after doing all this damage. And then with the stall on Joey's economy, they're sending knights there. Those are going to break in. Knights are going to have free reign inside the base.
Yeah, the pressure is on both sides. The Expo are in on FishPaste. The Cav Archer not going to help here. He's going to be off gold. You can't do much with Cav Archer without gold. That tower ain't going up, man. That tower's getting denied.
Yeah, that looks like it might go up, but the cost of it going up, it's up. But the Vills, 5 or 6 Vills dead. Knights in Joey's base, idling his eco. 8 on wood for him, but most of those are stragglers, idle.
FishPaste coming back with the feudal archers, but they're just getting mowed down. Oh, it's just so sad to watch. Yeah, Zupa's just going to camp under that tower. So that gold, FishPaste isn't going to be able to get back to anytime soon. The knights still swarming all over Joey. +2 armor on those knights. Yeah, +1, +2 for Joey. I don't know how he was able to invest in those upgrades.
Yeah, his production, though, he has no knights coming out at the moment. Oh, it just queued up 2, but only 1 stable.
Joey going for the monastery, the defensive monastery, to try to have something to turn the tide against these knights. But yeah, we're looking at 2 different 1v1s at the moment, and SJW is winning both sides of it.
All right, that tower down. Vills, all the Vills that were in the tower will die. Just 7 Vill slaughter just now.
Is GG. And I mean, look at the Vill difference. 24 Vills for FishPaste, 51 and 53 for Paradox and Zupamann. And the Knights continuing to idle all of Joey's economy.
Yep. More archers on his base.
Even building a forward archery range. I mean, HolyFishPaste, he needs a Siege Workshop, I think. The Knights aren't here. Normally, a Siege Workshop is not ideal in a team game situation, but I think in this situation it might be called for.
Oh no, archers coming in, all the wood heading back. Gonna lose some more Vills.
He's off of everything, dude. He's off gold. He's off both lumber camps. The only thing he's got are these pumpkins.
Knight numbers 7 to 20. 1 monk keeping them from diving. Eco completely idled for FishPaste. Not a single villager on wood trying to go Cav Archer.
Yeah, this is domination.
And you're looking at Cav Archer that produce slower than archers, and you're only on 2 range, whereas 3 range and a Siege Workshop coming in for Zupamann.
I really like the Siege Workshop edition. Finish them off. There's
Knights
absolutely
dove.
no threat that Knights are going to snipe those mangoes.
Knights dove in Joey's base, and that is the call.
GG, man. Domination. Absolute domination by Zupamann and Paradox. Well played. Not much to say. I mean, obviously, a lot came down to this engagement. And what happened there was Joey had fewer scouts. His scouts went after those archers while the archers were out of range of his archers. And so it was basically a 2v1 on Joey's scouts. Loses those scouts. And then FishPaste is now in a 2v1 situation. And then following that, I think Zupamann and Paradox again did exactly the right thing and went to the Cav player's base. They broke in there, and then the game was definitely over at that point once the eco damage had been done.
Absolutely. Another thing leading up to the feudal engagement, you had scouts. Unfortunate from Joey, there were a couple scouts there. 2 spears out, but 3 scouts went down without Paradox losing a single scout. At Paradox's base, scouts and spears weren't together, and there was a spear for Paradox in the mix, and it was just an easy clean. If that doesn't get cleaned, you have more units, more reason to get the feudal armor, and take a good engagement. And anytime you're doing the engagements, scouts chasing the feudal archers, you need that armor, or else you're just going to lose the scouts before the archers can catch up to shoot.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, domination in the KD categories, domination in the Vil department, 64 and 63 for Paradox and Zupamann, only 46 and 39 for Joey and FishPaste. And yeah, the timeline takes the form of a nice linear upwards trending graph. So yeah, that was basically from the moment those scouts went down, it was kind of just a slow snowball for Paradox and Zupamann. All right, game 2. Ooh, islands. All right, let's go to 5 seconds. So this will be the home map for Joey and FishPaste. And I mean, a guy with a name like FishPaste, you would expect would be quite good on water. But if they lose this game, the series is over. This is a best of 3, and this is a semifinals match in a single elimination tournament. So they lose this game, and Joey and FishPaste are out of the tournament.
Absolutely. Alrighty.
5 seconds.
I'm at 5 seconds.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, start with the civs. Zupamann Paradox. We're looking at Italians and Portuguese. Not too shabby. They are definitely getting some pretty ideal, or at least traditional, civs on these maps. Yeah, what do you think about that against the matchup of Saracens and Byzantines? Wow, this seems awfully familiar.
It sure does, yeah. Looks like a set I just played.
We just this morning played 2v2 islands. We were Saracens and Byzantines up against Portuguese and Italians. And Connor, how did that one go for us?
The result was not what we intended, but that is remained to be seen here. Obviously, I mean, in terms of the actual military on paper, it seems like it should be not necessarily better, but still have a chance. Galleys being able to shoot faster for Saracens, Byzantine fires. Hardest thing is just dealing with the micro of galleys. Portuguese and Italians are just well known to be strong water civs. Which one is it? The Portuguese with the stronger ships, and Italians just with every bonus towards more of the dock eco side.
Yeah, so I mean, I think probably the play here, if you're FishPaste, right? You're Saracens. You've got an advantage with those galleys. Go for the rear docks. Get those galley numbers up before the fires can be an issue. If you're Joey, you front dock. You get those fires to your opponent's dock as fast as possible. Both of these are things that we did not do in our own match, but lessons learned. Am I right?
Correct. Lesson learned. Maybe not perfected, but learned.
Yeah, we're still trash at islands. Okay, so what I'll be really curious though is, so this again, home map for Joey and FishPaste. They knew they'd be picking this map well in advance. Their opponents don't know until the time of the map draft. So they probably have something planned. If they have something planned, there's a chance we'd be looking at a landing. Do you think we're going to see a landing?
It's possible. I feel like the best player to land would actually be Byzantines, because the initial push of the fires kind of gives you a cushion, whereas the galleys cost a little more as Saracens, and you have the bonus of them attacking faster. So I think it's more important to mass rather than do a partial production and go for a land. Curious though, I would like to see a land here and see how it gets pulled off. But
it looks like we are going to see exactly what we talked about. We got a rear dock going up for the Saracens player, a front dock going up for the Byzantines player, and front docks for the two SJW players. Should be noted, FishPaste lost a villager. I'm presuming to the boar, unless there are piranhas in the water. As far as I know, the boar are the only things that can kill your villagers, apart from the delete button on islands. So that's unfortunate for him. He's actually down 2 vills. Would that be... No, they all have 1 fishing ship, so he must have also had some idle time on top of that. Or researched loom early. Does he have loom? No. Yeah, so he's really down 2 vills. 1 from the boar, 1 from idle time. So a rough start here for FishPaste.
yeah, not what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, everything looks pretty standard meta at this point. We do have Feudal Age on the way for Zupamann. Yeah, he's got 20 vills, 3 fishing ships, and his scout dropping a 4th fishing ship. And let's see what the build's looking for. 1 lumber camp, building the 2nd. He's got 14 on wood. Presume he'll go to gold here. If he doesn't, it's got to be some kind of weird landing, right? Where are these vills going?
I would think so.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, so this is looking to me like a pretty standard, probably fires into galleys play here from Zupamann. And then what about on the other side with Paradox?
Let's see. Paradox here. He's got 4 going to gold. Let's see. He's got only 1 dock up at the moment. Not enough food for another dock. 15 on wood. So, assume to see either fires or galleys here. Looks like he's sending his Vil to build another dock. Get the second one just as you hit Feudal Age.
All right, fires for Zupamann. So Joey's going to have to be careful here. He's probably going to be 2v1'd initially. He's really going to need fish paste to mass up those galleys in the back and then get them over. So, I mean, the way Zupamann and Paradox win Feudal Age, they destroy Joey's navy, take out his fishing, and maybe they can get a pinch on the galleys. I think the way Joey and FishPaste win this is they keep the fires alive, they get those galleys, and then they use... obviously, I would prefer having 1 player fires, 1 player galleys fighting up against 2 players, both on fires.
Yep.
A 3rd dock going up for Paradox, so these boys mean business. 3rd dock going up for Zupamann as well. There's going to be a lot of fires en route. All right, here they come. Already getting a jump on Joey's fish. Joey's got 1 fire out, a 2nd fire out, so we've got a pretty even trade here. All right, Blacksmith is coming down for Zupamann. That suggests Zupamann is... Oh, yeah, he's already making it. Already making the galley transition.
Starting out with just 2 fires. And it looks like Paradox is sending fires to Joey's.
Yeah.
So you were right there, double teaming there. Waiting. I mean, with fish paste late to be up, he won't have as many units. He'll probably go galleys. Need a good mass for those to be effective.
Ah, man, this just seems like a brilliant play here from Team SJW. They knew they had the faster uptime. Ooh, nice little demo shot there. Get some good damage on those fires. Yeah, what I was saying is they had the faster uptime. They knew if they got just a couple fires there each, they'd be able to delay Joey. They're not going to get overrun. Give him a chance to mass galleys. And now they've got a really formidable navy on the field. Nothing yet. Oh, pardon me. I take that back. FishPaste has 2 galleys coming around, and they do a fletching.
Yep, fletching not in for Zupamann. However, the blacksmith is up, fletching is on the way, so...
Ooh.
Denying another dock.
Yeah. Joey escapes with 1 HP on that Vil. Joey's in a lot of trouble, though. There's fires all over the place. His docks are going down, and FishPaste doesn't have enough yet to really help out here.
No, not quite. He's got 2 coming in. 2 on the way.
This is so nicely done by SJW. The way they made the transition into these galleys was just really flawless. Both of them with superior galley numbers and superior fire numbers to their opponents. Really got to like their position here. Look at this.
Very impressive here. Ooh, another good demo from J Murph.
Alright, here comes J Murph with another demo. Where's that demo going to go? Not for the fire. Not for the fire. Don't waste the demo. Woo. There we go. Okay. Can he get the demo close enough to these galleys?
The mass is large enough now to where I think that won't work out.
Yeah, J Murph.
Well, okay. 2 demos now. 3.
Got 4 of them out. If he can get a good enough meat shield in there, maybe he can get them up, but it's going to be tricky. Paradox and Zupamann know that those are there. And what's the fishing eco look like behind this? 3 docks, 2 fish for Zupamann. Ooh, nice engagement. Engagement at the top, up against Paradox. Joey and FishPaste both jumping on it. Look at the demos. Demos trying to get in behind. Nice micro there by Joey. One of them gets sniped. Get some good damage for that second demo.
Damage. Really good damage.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That's as much value as you could possibly hope to get out of a demo, but still the numbers very much in favor of SJW. What do you do here? If you're Joey and FishPaste, what on earth do you do here?
Hopefully, maybe be able to get up sooner, but the mass have to get a good fight, but it's just so hard to get a fight committed on the water. And the sheer numbers from Zupamann at this point.
He's cooking, man. He is cooking. And is he still only on 3 docks, got the university. So I think he's gonna be clicking up. Yeah, he's about to click up. Meanwhile, Joey ages and ages away from clicking up. That's the difference of not having any fish. Feudal Age has been clicked up by FishPaste, however, so if he can get these numbers up, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yep, is producing, but only out of 2 docks, whereas 3 docks production from both Zupamann and Paradox.
Great fight here. Can those fires inflict some damage in? They are just getting micro down. But remember, a lot of Paradox's galleys here are pretty weak.
Demo going forward, no value from demos.
Yeah,
Keeping Paradox's numbers down, for sure.
Yeah, we got Paradox sitting at 12, but there's 21 here for Zupamann. And now FishPaste is getting a little bit surrounded there. Yeah, I don't know. This kind of feels like the point at which you desperately attempt to land. But look at this. Dude, is Zupamann, does he have a galley on patrol here? To keep an eye out for landings? Or no, he's just looking for additional dockers. Man, so well played here.
And it looks like Zupamann will be up at a very similar time, if not faster, than FishPaste. Up first.
Yeah.
So he's going to have Bodkin and Galleons. 4 galleys out.
A lot of docks for FishPaste. Look at this. He's got 3 docks in the front. He's got 3 docks in the back for his 4 fishing ships.
Yep. Yeah, this is the way they have to come back with
Look at
production.
Joey, dude. Look at how many docks he's built. Right. How many? I don't know how many he's lost, but he's currently sitting on 6 in addition to the ones he lost. That is a massive investment.
He is producing out of 5 at the moment. Still building more docks. FishPaste going forward, killing the fishing of Paradox. All those fishing will go down, forcing them to leave.
Nice. Yeah, didn't even notice that. That was... Yeah, but the thing is, Paradox, I mean, between him and Zupamann, they're just going to have such a massive military advantage. Zupamann, 33 military, FishPaste only at 19. Joey at 13, and Paradox at 21.
I do like this HolyFishPaste sending galleys forward to cut off reinforcements.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Really nicely done.
Oh, they're not attacking. There we go.
He's cutting off reinforcements from both players. He's sending galleys around the back of Zupamann's dock. All right, Castle Age in for Paradox. Joey still hasn't had a chance to click up.
Yeah. Joey's production, though. Let's see, he's got fires and demos in those docks in front. Demos coming out. Can you get a hit? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, those demos don't do quite as much if you're not in Castle Age.
Yeah, they don't do a lot to these galleons. Paradox has to be a little careful about getting pinched here by FishPaste, but FishPaste actually is going to be heading in a slightly different direction.
All right. No. Or galley in for all players, except for Joey, who's going fires.
Well, I mean, he's stuck in Feudal Age for a long time.
Yep. Well, he is getting ready to click up.
Yeah. I just don't know how. I don't know how FishPaste is going to hold. I mean, he's going to have to hold out against two players here on water for quite some time. And look at this engagement: Zupamann and FishPaste. Actually, they both declined to engage there. Joey's just stocking up on the demos. He's got 5 demo ships chilling, ready for Castle Age, ready for upgrades.
Yep.
And yeah, Joey's also going to attempt to redock again at the south of his island.
Oh, big engagement could be coming up here. Nope. Backing away. Yeah, as even with Portuguese, I think in this situation, we'll have to see how the fight goes. Saracen galleys hacking faster, but a pinch coming in. More galleys coming in from behind. For Zupamann, this is not a good position to be in.
This could be the finishing blow. What a beautiful surround there by SJW. Oh no. Oh, this hurts to watch. Military numbers just plummeting for FishPaste. Down to 19 naval units. 73 combined naval units for Paradox and Zupamann. But Joey, man, give him credit. This dude can build a dock. He's just rebuilt 4 more at the bottom. How many thousands of trees has he put into these docks? Alrighty. Interesting. Okay, Joey's taking the fight.
Still going forward.
Why is he taking this fight before the Castle Age upgrades are in on the fires?
I think they just feel the pressure. I mean, it is still up one.
Yeah, this might be just they're ready to GG and they said let's take one last fight.
Possible here, getting the upgrade, but only for a few units.
Yeah, he's got these demos though. He's hoping to make some real hay out of those demos. Oh no, the demos are gonna get cleaned. Don't lose the demos. He's waiting on the upgrades. Waiting on the upgrades. There it is. The demo ship is in. Alright, here he comes. Here come the demos. It's a lot of demos. No, they're just getting sniped.
Oh, they're getting some value.
Got some value.
Took down
Definitely got some value.
Decent amount of numbers.
Still, though, we're looking at
more galleys coming in from the back. There's could just be yeah. This would be a perfect situation if all those fires were still alive from Joey.
I know. I'm surprised he threw those away.
He is going to clean up all of Paradox's galleys, but Zupamann will still have quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at 13 naval units compared to 70. I mean, it's just a massive, massive difference on the water at the moment. All right. Yeah, I mean, I will give it to FishPaste. The dude has kept amazing production, has avoided losing all of his units. There was that one bad trap, but he did manage to escape with at least some of his navy. Yeah, nice trap here by FishPaste on Paradox. Definitely cutting into Paradox's numbers.
Yep. If you look, let's see here.
The fires are coming out now for Joey, so he's getting a decent little engagement here against Zupamann, especially with that unfortunate pathing.
Wow, that is a very good engagement.
Interesting. The Vil numbers are shockingly close at the moment.
Yep.
Very close. Only a 7 Vil team difference.
That
And look at this. FishPaste is going to get the pinch here on Zupamann.
Very nice.
I am very, very impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong. Zupamann's got a massive navy still up in the north. But now they're getting some pressure on Zupamann, taking out a lot of his units. That was an amazing trade there by Something Fishy. So much action, man. It's hard to know where to look.
Yep. Alright, looks like they're going for some apparent. Nope, bailing on the docks.
Imp's in for
that navy.
Zupamann. Imp is in for Zupamann and almost in for Paradox. So that explains why Zupamann is not getting down into this fight. He's going to wait for full upgrades, get those galleons, and then just shred.
Interesting here, they're going just for the docks. Maybe they're trying to kill the docks before the upgrade can come in.
Yeah,
it looks like the left dock, very left dock, is the one researching galleon. It doesn't look like that will go down.
Yeah, that'll be in.
And Zupamann coming down, waiting, shooting galleys, waiting to get the galleon upgrade, and Paradox coming over. It looks like this could be the final upgrade. 2 seconds away from galleon.
There it is.
There it is.
It's a lot of fires, though. Can they get these fires up there? The pathing, dude. Look at that. What a pathing nightmare.
Fortunate.
AOE 2 ship pathing is leaves much to be desired.
Fires are still getting good hits in. That is very good.
Joey's production is I can't get over how resilient he's been. Redocking. Really consistent with the fires. Oh no. Look at this. They're getting surrounded. Paradox coming in on the bottom. Paradox about to have galleon as well.
Look at this shift, though. Zupamann was leading in production in numbers for all of Castle Age, and now he has the lowest numbers on the field.
It's crazy.
That is very well done from Joey. And now they're turning the tide again.
I thought they were going to get shredded by this pinch, but these Byzantine
Still
fires are
have
amazing.
to worry about the galleon.
Beautiful demos. It's still at a massive tech at disadvantage, but man, I can't believe this is a game. I would have GG'd. Long ago, and they proved that they weren't out of this.
Alright, so both Paradox and Zupamann in Imp with Galleon. That is going to be very difficult to stop.
Yeah.
Pure tech advantage alone. The ships having 50 more HP and 2 more Pierce armor.
Now, FishPaste can click here. I think FishPaste is going to click, but Joey has no hope of clicking. If he clicks, he can't produce anything here.
Yep.
And actually, Zupamann, how many docks does he have? 1, 2, 3. He's got some in the back.
Still good engagements, though. At this point,
they're taking great engagements.
Zupamann's military numbers down to 17. Got to be careful here with Paradox coming over.
Yeah, FishPaste he's in a rough spot here. Getting pinched.
Just gotta keep moving. Get those fires shooting.
Yeah, I was about to say. There we go.
Very nice. Let him escape. He's still massing at home. On the way to Imp, I believe. Yep, on the way to Imp, massing at home.
Yeah. The thing is, what do you do?
Tough.
I mean, Joey's production is going down yet again.
Yep. He's got fires that are just running right into the loop.
Yeah, I think Joey he wants to get to Imp here. I mean, his food is starting to stockpile. I wonder if he's idling.
HeuristicMagic almost an imp, but still has to avoid these fights without any fires.
He's got to be real careful here.
I mean, those fires are just getting destroyed by the galleons.
Yeah, they're completely on top of Joey's production now. Joey can't contribute anything to this fight. He's gonna have to.
And Zupamann is landing Joey with a castle.
Counter castle though, and that counter castle, there's a lot more vills. He might be able to deny this.
I don't know about
I don't think he will.
I think it'll go up first.
Yeah.
The question is, can he deny? It's gonna be close. As long as each shot kills a vill, this might be a denied castle.
That castle's going up. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Full deny.
What a deny. But there's cannon galleons. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's freaking cannon galleons.
So just keep those vills alive and that castle will go up.
Galleon almost in here for fish paste.
Yeah, but still, got a fight going on here. He should.
Joey's got no docks though. He has 0 docks at the moment. He can't produce a thing.
And galleon in, Saracen galleon.
It's true, they are Saracen galleons. Getting a nice trade against Paradox up at the top.
Chemistry in for, let's see, both players though, not chemistry in for. Oh, he's starting to research chemistry. So once that's in, he will have the best galleon, but the sheer numbers, military numbers for Joey, 3, HeuristicMagic 36, 74 military for Paradox. 74 galleys.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. And these vills are just hanging out in this transport boat, just waiting for the cannon galleons to tear down that castle. They can finish their construction project.
Yeah, HolyFishPaste has 350 gold left on a mine that is unrangeable, and his 1 gold mine is rangeable from the water.
And a trap on fish paste. He's getting pinched here. Numbers are dwindling for him down to 28 military, 80 for Paradox. Freaking 80. 44 for Zupamann. We've got, yeah, dude, all around HeuristicMagic Island. And almost a 4,000 point score lead at this point. J-Murph on the way to Imp. He is trying to get docks in the back, but I don't know how he's going to produce.
I mean, at this point, Paradox is pop capped. He's over his population somehow. 207 units. Oh, that just went away. Looks like he's killing off vills.
He's going Feitorias already.
Going Feitoria.
So, I mean, even if Joey and HeuristicMagic can somehow drag this out, there is the ever-present Feitoria problem. And, yeah, I don't know how they deal with that. Yeah, ships harassing every part of HeuristicMagic's island. And he's trying to get a castle up, but he's just losing a lot of vills.
It will go up. I don't know if he has the upgrade to... Yeah, he does. Okay, so those galleys will die. That's a necessary castle. It's his only gold.
Right, yeah, the castle's up, and HeuristicMagic did take a pretty nice engagement against Zupamann down at the south of Joey's base. But, yeah, I mean, without those fast fires, there's no chance they can ever hope to turn the tide here on water. Joey with 5 military. HeuristicMagic with 17. Paradox with 90. 90. Surprised, actually, we haven't seen the SJW boys land on the middle island and start securing some of the gold there.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of galleys that are doing nothing here for Paradox. I mean, at this point with this lead, I mean, delete 30 of them, get a castle up, build some knights or something.
All right, Joey's castle has finally gone down. He's got 2 cataphracts on the field. He's gonna try to use them to deny this castle, but they're just getting shredded by these galleons.
In the transport ship to keep those vills alive.
Nice save there.
They'll build the castle. So tough with those galleons there. You can't even wall in that castle, that one will go up.
Yeah, there's no way that
He's
gets
got
denied.
nothing that can produce land army at this point. He'd have to attack the villagers.
Yeah. And look at the landing. We got a landing on the other side, up on Paradox's Island. A forward Feitoria. A Feitoria in his face. Look at this defensive castle getting shredded here by the galleons. Paradox's castle is up. The defensive castle is up.
I do not want to see him attack that castle with those galleons.
No, those galleons need
All
to move.
those will go down.
Paradox is throwing him away, but then again, he can afford to. He's got 80 military on the field.
Oh, looks like, how did one of those vills die here? And there's the GG. GG called.
Man, they fought on. They really fought on. And, I mean, brought it to a point where they really may have had a chance in that game. I still don't know how you deal with that tech advantage that was always going to come in for Zupamann and Paradox. I mean, the only thing that kept Joey and FishPaste in that game for as long as they were was the incredible production that Joey had, but it meant just sacrificing his eco entirely. And then once that tech advantage came in, the galleons were on the field. It was nothing they could do.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, great job making a game out of it. Absolutely. At Castle Age, they started to turn the tide. I was very impressed by the pure switch. Zupamann having the most military and then pinching the army and just bringing him down to have the least. But yeah, like you said, it was just that tech advantage. The fact that they didn't once have to rebuild their docks. They didn't have to put all that resource into that. It was able to get their eco just untouched. I mean, did their fishing go down? I think Zupamann's dead.
I know FishPaste got in on Paradoxes a little bit, but
yeah,
it looks like they got some docks in the back and did some fishing back there as well.
I mean, it's possible these are rebuilt from Paradox as well, but he still has fishing. No fishing for either Joey or FishPaste.
I still can't get over the forward Feitoria. That just feels like a get out of my game Feitoria.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the funniest part was he built it before he built the castle. He built the Feitoria and then he built the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like so many of these islands games, it came down to feudal age, really. It was just Zupamann and Paradox had that just perfect transition from the fires into the galleys.
Absolutely. Yeah, their game plan right off the rip with FishPaste getting up later, going straight for Joey. I mean, I think this game goes very differently if FishPaste doesn't lose a boar. Being Saracens, you'd think he'd be able to be up just as quick as everyone else. I think if he gets up at the same time, this game is different. But it's hard to say. I mean, I don't know if he rebuilt the vills that he lost in that age. That's why he was up later, or if he didn't have the resources because of it. But I think if he doesn't have that unfortunate situation at the beginning, this game could have definitely gone differently.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just the fact that he was a minute later than Paradox and a minute and a half later than Zupamann, but also he had those back docks. So it took forever for him to get any units forward.
Yeah, that is something to be said about front docking. I mean, you get a much safer chance of having that galleon mass, but at what cost when there's both armies together in the middle? Much later. But hey, hats off, well played, nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the timeline, right? Feudal age, there's just this nice upward creep for SJW. And then you can see where the tide really turns around minute 31 there. Where,
yeah,
I mean, obviously they're still in the lead, but Joey and FishPaste took some incredible trades on water. And then, basically once that little push died out, it was all over. But
Yep, minute 37, 38 as well. That was when
yeah,
Zupamann lost almost all his military.
yeah,
Right,
that's right.
right after Imperial Age too. So
Yeah, yeah, that
at that
was
same moment that he's losing, Paradox just straight line upwards.
yeah, yeah. His Imperial Age production was just out of control. Paradox. So
Mhm.
well played by all players. Congrats to Zupaman and Paradox advancing to the finals for Division B. That will be a best of 5. Their opponent is still to be decided. The other semifinal match, I'm not sure if it's scheduled yet. I'll have to check into that. But Joey and Fish Paste, unfortunately, are eliminated from the tournament, but we will certainly see them back in season 4. Connor, thanks again for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was good, good casting, good set,
Yeah, it was fun.
and hopefully be able to join you for the future as well.
That's right. We've got some games to be played on our own in this tournament still, so we need to get to practicing for those.
Yeah, gotta put in the work.
All right. Catch you later, cuz.
All right, adios.